Hey, beautiful mamas, we've got something really special coming up to kickstart your year. Yes, our Burnt Out Mummas in-person events are officially here, and we cannot wait to see you.
Our first 2026 event kicks off with vision boards and sacks on January the 11th from 5:30 till 7 p.m. It's all about setting your intentions for 2026, stepping into your power and enjoying the most beautiful live sax music while you manifest the year you actually want.
Our second event is a sound bowl and cocoa ceremony, which is on the 1st of Feb, 5:30 till 7. This one is for deep rest, nervous system reset, healing, grounding, and giving your mind and body the softness they've been craving.
Both events are being held at Sanstead Methodist Hall, and tickets are available right now. The link is in our bio and all our recent Instagram posts. We cannot wait to hold this amazing space for you. Come fill your cup, reconnect with yourself, and start 2026 with intention and calm.
Grab your spot now.
Hello! Happy
Second week of
Friday!
Jan.
Oh, third week of Jan, really.
God, yeah, because we had such a long holiday, didn't we?
I know, it feels so long. How is everybody? I hope you're all good. Like, are you still feeling the January blues? Oh my God, I had to laugh the other week because I was thinking about it last night, actually. I was thinking the first day I dropped Iona to school, like everyone looked so depressed. Like no one was like, "Hi, morning." Everyone just like walked straight past you, and I was like, I said to my friend, I was like, "Are you like feeling this energy of everyone?" Because everyone is just like literally. It's like
The shock of
everybody's
the
like,
alarm.
I know. Like I think, do you know Michael McIntyre? I really love him. He's like my
so
favourite
funny.
comedian. And we really want to see him
If
this
you're
year,
feeling
don't
a bit
we?
down, put on comedy and it will make you feel better.
I literally just like hysterically laugh at him, and he was literally saying in one of his sketches, and you guys might have seen it, but he says literally, he just said like when Christmas is over, he said during Christmas everyone's happy, everyone's like hi, yeah, like Christmas that, and then he said there's this really weird time between Christmas and New Year. He said, but then when it's all over, everyone is like, he was like, then the next date to look forward to is Pancake Day. And he said, when Pancake Day comes, everyone forgets that what day it is.
Yeah.
Don't you do that?
Same as like Christmas
you're like,
Day.
is it
It's like,
Tuesday or Wednesday?
I'm
or
going
is it...
for a walk. It's Christmas Day. It's amazing. I'm going for a walk. And then he said when Boxing Day the other day hits, it's like, I'm going for a walk.
Oh, don't. I know. And it's just that vibe, that energy you feel like over Christmas. I don't know what it is. Everyone's happy. Everyone's jolly. Like,
it's a bit of Christmas can be a hard time for some people with their traumas they're going through, but it can also, for me, I find it so magical since I've had children, and I love it.
I even was magical when I was younger. Yeah. I was so into
and
Christmas.
Actually,
I loved it.
I don't mind January. I get quite excited because I'm like, right, this is the time for me to hibernate, get my goals. If you don't have your goals and that energy, I think a lot of people come into the January a bit like, oh, I didn't hit my goals last year. I'm not where I want to be. I hate my job. I'm back at work. I'm in this rut, and then they bring that energy down. However, if you've pre-planned and know what you're going to do, you feel a bit different. But it's just the weather I'm not keen on. I'm not
I mean, it's oh my God, in that ice
and the
I
dark
slipped
mornings.
like 4 times, like literally on the way back. My friend is pregnant, so I was like, hold on to me. I was like, so you don't slip.
Yeah.
And can you know, I slipped 4 times and
it's
she didn't slip, and
trap.
I was like, oh God, maybe you shouldn't hold on to me.
I think February can be a harder time for some people because that's when the monotonous of the cold weather, you've got nothing to look forward to, can be a really hard time.
So book a holiday.
Book a holiday.
That's your advice. Book a holiday.
I have decided though, this time next year, I'm going to go away for that first
I
week
thought
of
you were
Jan.
going to say this time next year, Rodney, I'll be a millionaire.
Oh, I'd love to be. I want to go travelling. Every time I went travelling, it was January, February, and I just think it lifts your spirit for the beginning part of the year, and it's a great way to start. We didn't go away this year, and I really...
Oh, I know.
Kids were restless.
Felt it. I loved it.
Bored in the house because it's too cold to play football outside.
Do you know, we went to Dubai, didn't we, for New Year last year? It was amazing.
It made a big difference. And then by the time you come back...
And how amazing was New Year there?
You're mid-Jan.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
It was, and yeah, it was
good.
really nice. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm feeling the Far East next year. I've got to put that on the mood board.
Yeah, I mean, I'll join you because I feel like I feel the same. Like, well, we went to Devon for New Year this year. Oh my God, bloody hell though. All the kids were ill. The day, it's just sod's law, isn't it? I was so excited for 3 days of relaxation.
You always come back nearly on the second to last day of your holiday. I'm like, you
don't.
won't last. The bed's uncomfortable.
We're 3 days in, and I was like, I feel like we're gonna, like, me and Sav, like, should we leave the night before? Because honestly, we got there the day after Iona's eye had swelled up. Oh my God. So I had to, thank God though, for my doctors, they are
Your
insane.
doctors are very good.
I rang them and I was like, is there any way you can send some antibiotics to a chemist? Because also the hospital, her eye was like a golf ball. So basically, I think I said on my last podcast, but she had a lump come up behind her ear and a lump above her eye, so we were really worried about it. So it came back results that it was a cyst, so that was thank God for that. But where they prodded her eye in her ultrasound, it turned infected. So when she woke up the next day, when we was away,
their fingers cleaned. I
don't know. They put all gel over it,
yeah,
and obviously was prodding it. But I think I either brought it to the surface or not. But we don't actually know if it's cyst, because when we went to the chemist. So you got a little
I can feel it on there. I was just looking. You're in pink. I've got pink lipstick on and an orange jumper. We've not really.
We're clashing.
I need a makeup artist. Like, I don't want to do my makeup.
Any makeup artist that want to come spend a
I've switched off. There's too many things I think about. I just want someone to take over.
So yeah, the chemist said they thought it was a bite actually, because
the way it was.
I think it was a spider bite, but I'll never ever say
that
to her. She would be like,
because I make a joke sometimes when I can't find something. I go, oh, it must be a ghost in the house. And I was like, why am I saying this? Because Sonny last night screamed in his sleep. And I was like, it's okay. And that's another thing. He's watching that Jurassic Park on Netflix.
Oh,
he watched it. The series.
Yeah.
And it's all loud noises. And I think he's just having nightmares.
He's probably in the sea, like looking for the dinosaurs. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I'll never forget the time when I stayed at yours and we were both in bed with Sonny. You're like, oh, he doesn't need.
I was like, he's a really good sleeper.
Really good. And I was like, oh, fine.
He was only a toddler, wasn't he?
On this night, he was crawling all over the bed. Then he was screaming in the night.
He had a nightmare, screamed, and I was like, and your bed, I was like,
this is my flat, wasn't
worst
it?
bed I've ever slept on. I'm really particular about my beds. I got a new mattress actually over Christmas. See, the mattress I had was like
that was some mad mattress you had, Paisley. It's like 30 years old, and you like crawled into the middle.
To this day, I've not been able to find anything as comfortable. So the new one I've got is like latex and foam. The one before was foam, but I'd wake up with no aches and pains. It was fantastic, and I don't know. It was given to me, but it was brand new when it was given to me. But I don't know where they got it from, and I've tried to copy it, and I've never been able to get it. So I got one, and I've got a topper on with foam because I like to be. Comes but my neck every morning. I've got to get my pillows right.
Oh, so I hate that feeling. But
yeah.
No, even when we went away to Devon for a few days, obviously we could come back a day earlier because that happened. Her eyes swelled up. Then the baby was really ill.
He was sick.
Oh my God, he had that horrible coughing. So I was like, oh my God, like he was up all night.
Got to visualise good health.
Yeah, no, I am visualising good health. But do you know what? Iona had that really bad cough and gave it to him. So I think it's so hard when you've got a toddler and a baby because they just get all their germs.
It's like, I remember when Sadie used to cry, wake Sonny up. Sonny used to wake
up. That
was
last night for me. Oh my God. I told you, as soon as she got here, they were like, oh, how was the baby sleeping? I was like, oh my God. I was up. Iona started screaming in the night saying she got a sore throat. Then the baby started screaming because he's not fully over his chest.
And we come in and he's all happy,
and
he's all
smiling.
Like, smiling, talking to us, and we're like, oh, he's a bundle of joy.
He's actually really good in the daytime. It's so just good. The nights, I think they feel it, don't they?
And also if they're sick, it's worse at night. So on that note, what we wanted to talk to you about was, if you haven't set goals for 2026, we're going to give you some pointers of what to do. Sorry, it's so cold around. I don't think I've got a cold, but I'm just feeling like, it's the incense, one of them.
We're about to pass out. I've put an incense on, and it's a citronella.
If someone could make a CBD incense, I'd burn it all day. I'd be a sick.
Do you know what? People might be stoned.
I've been doing the tinctures, the CBD tinctures under my tongue to see if it helps me sleep.
Yeah. And
I've got them today as well.
Is it helping?
We'll see.
Cool. Oh God, sorry, I'm tired already. They're definitely not working for no, I've not even tried anything yet. Oh, I'm tired.
So, mid-Jan, energy flowing, get it going. I have bought a B12 vitamin it's called Floridex. You can get it from the chemist. So if anyone's feeling really tired, you can take supplements.
I'm taking Floridex as well.
Floridex. And I've been looking into getting an AI scan of your body.
Yes.
They're very expensive though.
If you find one, can you let me know?
Yeah, I'm going to look into it just to see, analyse this all your body.
This is what I said to you the other day. I'm going to go for, I was going to get the mole scanning and skin analysis.
Does it do all your organs?
No, it's only your moles or like skin. Skin. And I just thought, do you know what? This year with my motto as health is wealth, I'm really going to. I think it was only December that hit us really bad.
Do you remember energy
as a
goes?
Family.
Is it energy goes where focus flows?
Yeah, that's it.
Focus goes where energy. So if you focus on something you don't want to focus on, energy will go there.
Yeah, and I will be honest with everybody. I after the baby, I think I had a bit of postnatal because I just kept thinking I was going to die. And I said to my friend, I remember ringing her and just saying I don't know what it is, and I'm really such a positive person, but I just I was having nightmares every night. I even said it to you, didn't I? So I had nightmares every night that I was saving the children, kept having dreams of them drowning and I was trying to save one but then trying to save the other at the same time. And I think what it was, obviously me understanding it now, instead of so I talked about it, which number one helped me talk about it, because a lot of people were do you know what, I had, and a lot of people that I've said it to, they were I had that after birth. And lots of people had different so guys, open up and let us know if you've suffered from anything like that, because it really had a negative effect on me. And I think that's what brought my illnesses out. I got really hypochondriac. I was obviously this lump came up in my mouth. I was thinking that I was going to die, about everything. And it was the nightmares that really fucked me up, because when you have a nightmare at night and you wake up and you're sweating and you're you takes your breath away, the morning you wake up after that, you feel a bit unaligned. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, you do.
I can't explain it, but you feel. So anyway, I looked really deeply into it, and I actually put it into ChatGPT as well and said,
"Good old
ChatGPT, we love it.
He's our Yoda." I
said, why? I listed everything I was feeling. I said, I've just had a baby. I'm 3 months in, and I'm feeling like this. Because obviously the first part of I'm still breastfeeding. I'm up all through the night, and I think I'm having broken sleep as well. And I said, why do I feel like this? And what they explained to me was your nervous system is basically unaligned.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, can you give me spiritual techniques on healing myself? Because I'm all about healing myself naturally. I don't want to go on medication. I don't want to go on tablets.
I have no faith in the medical system. I get if you've had a broken leg or an accident, you need healing that.
But I do feel that you can heal yourself naturally in so many ways. And the more I look into it, and me and you were like, oh my God, have you seen this?
They haven't given us this world. All medicines originate from plants anyway, so they haven't given us this world for not to utilise it.
There's so many things. Even someone was telling me nettle tea cures so much stuff.
Sound waves kills parasites. So if anyone's not booked onto our sound event that's coming up, book on. You can kill all your inflammation, your bones, and everything.
Sound does something amazing to your body. It takes it. So this is something. So when I woke up from one of my nightmares, I said to my husband, I said to him, I've had the nightmare again. And I said, I'm just and he was like, your vibration must be really low at the moment. When he said that, I was really got my back up. I was like,
your
me,
vibration.
Low vibration. I was like, I never, I'm normally very happy and positive. And I was like, for someone to say that your vibration is really low, I was like, it actually bloody is. Like I was actually,
a lot of your energy's been taken. That birth was quite
baby,
traumatic.
yeah.
And you're not being able to go for walks like you wanted to.
Yeah, and I've wanted to walk, and it's
in the nature.
Yeah, and that really heals me. So I did at the beginning. I did actually.
Yeah,
I did that quite a lot, but then then I had this really bad virus, and I think everything took over in me because I had this lump come up in my mouth. Then I was being sick violently, and then really bad headaches, and I couldn't focus. And I'm not joking, for about 3 weeks, I kept saying to my husband, I was having nightmares tonight. I said, I do not feel myself, and I was like, I need. So what I think it is my iron levels went really low.
Yeah.
So I think that was the number one thing. I feel like my body was really trying to recover. I obviously caught this virus, and then obviously I related it to the lump, thinking, oh my God, like, have I got, like, I hate to say it, but I was thinking I was going to die. I was thinking I had cancer. And it really, like you can't help it, but it niggles away at you. Like,
the more you put attention on it, you're manifesting it. So
I know.
And that's why I try, and people go, oh, you're so breezy, and I'm like, well, I just don't want to think about it, because if I think about it, it makes it worse.
Yeah, and like you said, wherever you put your energy and stuff. But anyway, I did.
Sometimes you can't help it.
I know. Sometimes you can't help it. So anyway, I bit the doctors anyway, and then hopefully, obviously, I'm still waiting for the results, but they said, the radiologist said that it looks like it's a cyst, so which is good.
Yeah, so it's good. So you've got it checked out.
I think actually, to anybody who finds a lump in their body,
you must get it checked.
Get it checked, because mine didn't go down with antibiotics, and that's a really significant
sign. Do you know what? We drove to Crawley, didn't we? We saw that emergency dentist.
Paid 180 quid
up front, and they were like, "There's no infection there," and they were like, "Oh, then you need this 3D scan." You've got so much conflicting advice, but nobody yet has got to the bottom of it, have they?
No, but I went to my doctors because I was like, I'm fed up of going from here to there, and I just went to my doctor. I was like, look, I've got this lump in my mouth. It's not gone down with antibiotics. And she referred me straight away under the 2-week rule. Like, I went to see specialists literally a week after, and then the CT scan was 3 days after, which is fun. And honestly, I thank you to the NHS for that, because, like...
What's your doctor? Can I change to it?
Yeah, they are amazing.
Over Christmas,
I can't
not get an appointment.
That's really bad. I think there's better doctor surgeries than others. Like, I do think some, but they really, and also they always put the children first, but I always have to ring up at 8 o'clock on the dot in the morning.
Yeah, you're one of them. By the time it's 8 o'clock, by the time I've called, it's 8:05, and they've all gone.
Really?
All gone. And
but
like,
it must be really busy, yours.
But you know, there's a new theory as well. This is what I was told. So, because of all the tax changes and doctors earn quite a lot of money, they've been told to go part-time, so they earn near enough the same amount of money because of the tax, and they've got the less stress. So my doctor's surgery especially were like, we've not got hardly any doctors on today. And I was thinking, why have they not got enough doctors? I don't get it. Well, that would make sense if they're all going part-time.
Yeah. Well,
there you go.
Yeah, I feel sorry for teachers in schools. They work so bloody hard, honestly. And like, this is another thing, like what's happened lately within my work, is they're getting rid of all external clubs. And by doing that, external companies to come in and teach PE or whatever.
So you go in and teach dance, don't you?
Go in and teach dance, and they've cut all our contracts basically.
That's from the government.
That's from the government. So the government supports the schools. They get funding, and then their funding pays for us, basically.
Right, okay.
And we're not a lot of money. We're like probably one of the cheapest out of all of them. But they've cut in all external companies, which puts us in a really vulnerable position anyway.
And they want the teachers to do it for free.
They want the teachers to do it
on top of their workload.
On top of their workload.
So that's an extra hour.
Also, teachers have to mark homework, and so there's a thing called PPA when the teachers have that time to do marking and things like that. They want the teacher to do everything.
Wow. And then they're teaching your children, so they're obviously exhausted.
I think it's really bad. I actually genuinely feel sorry for teachers, because I think their workload is like tremendous. Like, I think they do a lot.
And it's not great wages, I don't think, personally, for the amount that they put in. They're bringing your child up, they're teaching them. And then
they're teaching our children for the next generation. They So if you're a teacher, I mean, I'm a teacher outside that category, so I do outside teaching work.
Yeah.
So I'm a dance teacher. I'm not in that category of like primary school or secondary school. But mate, I take my hats off to you because I think they're amazing. I really do, and like, yeah, I think they work really, really
I love all
hard.
the teachers.
And there's a lot of, yeah, so do I. And there's a lot of pressure on them, and I don't think they're given enough credit from the government.
Yeah. Well,
the government is here and now. It's not about the future.
They're going to take, apparently now, the freedom pass away from elderly people because they said it's costing the economy.
Our mum has been waiting for that for like so long, hasn't she?
The freedom pass. I mean,
it was something exciting for her when she hit 60, wasn't it?
People just, this is an absolute. I mean, where else do they want to tax us? It'll be the air. Do you know what? It's becoming like Total Recall. Have you watched it? Where they do tax the air you breathe, and that is a congestion charge. So we let me go that way. I'm going to Dubai. I don't care who's coming, who's not. And I know people keep going on, but you've got to pay school fees out there. We pay school fees over here anyway.
But actually, the amount of money you save on tax would probably pay for that school fees anyway.
But it's just I don't want to. What's also important to me is a rich life, and you're here, mum's here, my whole family's here, and that is a big part of my life.
I know, and that's for me.
Errol
I don't think I could come away from my family.
No, and he said he doesn't like the non-freedom out there. Whatever he said, there's not enough culture. But I was like, but it's the quality of life. We have to work 3 times as hard over here. They tax half your money anyway just to have a decent quality. Like we only go on 1 holiday a year because it all goes on other things, and I'm kind of like, I had a better life when I was a student. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Oh,
I've never worked so hard, and I thought as you get older it's supposed to get easier, but
it is. I know. And even though I said to who's it? I was speaking to my dad the other day, and I said, look, Dad, like, he was like, you need to calm down, you're doing too much, like, this is why you're getting ill and stuff like that.
It's that hustle.
Yeah, and I said, listen, Dad, if I don't work, our mortgage will not be paid. Like, Salve alone, and like cannot afford a mortgage. We have to do it together.
Yeah.
And the lifestyle I have chosen, I've put myself in that position. So I've chosen this life.
Yeah.
And I've chosen to have a big mortgage.
Well,
like, I've chosen that. So I have to now work for it. So do you know what I mean? So I have to, reap what you sow in a way.
And you have to weigh the balance. So this is why with your goals, I think it's good to have multiple streams of income.
Yes.
Because especially in this,
if one falls, then you've got something else.
Have investments, on stocks, and I don't believe in stocks and shares. I've never made any money. I've only lost. But you can have it in gold or silver. There are ways to make money if you understand it, and I don't understand it, so I don't like it. Property, I love. I've always understood it, and it's done well for me. So. And then we've got our little sidelines, we've got this that we're growing, but always have little things. And also we get up and I actually get excited to come and do this job. So for me, it's not a job, it's just, we're putting it out there.
Well, we don't get paid for it. So for us, it's something of a
volunteering.
Volunteering. It's our volunteering Burnt Out Mummas.
But there is an end goal. So we know where we're going with it. And that is our goal. So we know where our end goal is, and we're breaking it down into quarters of where we want to be, summer, winter, and in 5 years' time we know we're heading. If we carry on growing the numbers that we're growing, we'll be there by 5 years, hopefully quicker. Hopefully.
With your help, guys. We've
got some really exciting guests. We've put actually on my goal list this year, I've put some guests that I want to get on. So we're still getting your mums on. Anybody that you think's got an interesting story that's also juggling work life, mum life, send them our details. I know a few people messaged us last year and it was so crazy.
We had so many guests on last year, and thank you so much, because we had some incredible people on, and we got
lost in the inbox. So I'm going to try and tap onto you again. And if you haven't heard from us, just send us another message and we'll get you on, because we want to have a really busy schedule.
Yeah.
And we have already. And obviously you're growing Boom Arts. Boom Arts is, you've got a business that you're still growing in the background, and we've got a renovation we're working on, or a whole development. This is the biggest project I've ever done. So every time I have a wobble, I'm like, I say an affirmation to myself saying, I can do this, I'm capable of doing this, and I've done it before. So
going on to affirmations, actually, you know, I was saying at the beginning with like me having the nightmares, it said my nervous system was unbalanced.
Yeah.
So to get my nervous system back to the normal, so it's basically your nervous system that's telling you all of this, it's your subconscious, everything else. It said, say to yourself every time you go to bed, I'm well, I am healthy, I'm safe, my children are protected, well, are safe.
Yeah, because
I'm protected, well, and safe. And I've been doing it every night before I go to bed, and I've not had a nightmare since.
there you go.
And it's training your nerve. So basically, when you're, it's you can call it unaligned, but it's not unaligned. It's basically your nervous system. If something's happened in your life, it can knock your nervous system into what's happening to my body, which happened to me since I gave birth.
When you're under really extreme stress, which like I was at the end of last year, same, I was getting the worst anxiety I've ever had. And again, I was out of alignment.
Yes. And so it was your nervous system. So what they say to do is basically in manifestation terms, they're affirmations, but it's actually not. You're signaling your brain to tell your nervous system it's well, it's like safe.
It's just worry.
Yeah. And worry. You just got to say to yourself, I'm not worried, I'm healthy, I'm safe, everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it's training your nervous system to just turn around. And because we don't realise, but something that we wouldn't discuss on the outside, it would knock into your subconscious.
Oh, it does. And if you don't, this is why you've got to be, I think, super organised and planning as well, which is what the goals do. If I've got something on my mind, I write it down, I write notes every day. And I used to do this when I was a PA, I used to write a to-do list, still on paper, and I used to cross it off as I did it. Because if you're not planned for anything, sales meetings, you'll go in there and you'll have anxiety or nerves because you're not prepared. So you've got to be prepared for your life. You're the only one that can save yourself, aren't you? We said this earlier.
Yeah. So you're the only person that can save yourself. No one is going to save your shit for you. No one is going to save yourself for you. And it's in every walk of life.
Yeah.
Your health, you can only save yourself. No one can put that food into your mouth. You've got to put that healthy food into your mouth. No one's going to exercise you. You've got to go and exercise. You've got to have that mental state to go, I'm going to do it.
You've got to be disciplined.
Yeah, discipline.
Like a boxer.
With work, like no one's going to save your business. You've got to save it yourself. And even with my business at the moment, I've had, like, just before Christmas with Boom Arts, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I've lost a lot of contracts within schools because of their cuts from the government fundings and stuff. Like, who's going to save my business? I've got to save it.
You've got to be
so
creative.
I've got to think of other things to bring people in.
Yeah.
Like, and cover the money that I've lost from there and this is, I love business, so I love ways in which you can earn money from different aspects. So yeah, but no one's going to save your shit for you but you.
And if you do need help, you can bring in a coach. I mean, I know everything costs money, but you've got to justify the money you're spending on. Is it, and that's about investing. You've got to invest in yourself. So in COVID, I did so many courses. I did a travel agent course whilst the babies were young because I thought that's another stream of income. I still book travel now. I don't advertise it or do it to the outside world because I don't want to get that involved in it, but it saves on my holidays and it saves, I book your holidays. I just book my family's and then I get discounts on my holidays. So I spent that time wisely. I also did a lot of social media courses on marketing and how social media works. And this was when I had a baby at home and I utilised that time and I pre-planned for the future. And it's weird, like even last year I was getting frustrated. I was like, none of my goals are happening. What's going on? And I felt a bit like in turmoil because my kids were going back to school. I'm like, what am I going to do with work? I've filled that time. It's just naturally happened. The renovation's going through and that in itself is a full-time job, if not more. So you've got to, if I don't plan that properly, then yeah, I could lose all my money. So I need to be really, really organised going forward. And that's what I'm going to do this week, is start to write down a plan. You've got to call architects.
This is why she was like, Isla, what are you doing? It's 11 o'clock. I was like, all right.
I've got to speak to the architect this afternoon.
She was like, I've got work to do. Get down and
I've
sit down.
got 2 mortgages to pay coming up. I'm like,
I
oh my
started bleaching
God.
the surface over
I
there.
said, what are you doing? I'm going to be here all day. I don't have kids at home breastfeeding. I've got to get going. I've got into hustle mode.
I know, I love it though. I love it.
But-
You're like, come and get into gear. Like, all right, I'm coming.
Equally,
It's normally the other way round, and I'm like,
I know.
okay.
What I do need to do is, and if I plan myself better, is when I pick the kids up from school, sometimes I'll pop into my mum's, and that you know, because it's on the way home, and that's the time that I sort of do a lot of work as well. But I'm not present for them, and I really need to focus on being present 9 to 2, get all my work that I need to get done out, and spending those 2 hours really focusing on them and giving them the attention, because they're really being naughty at the moment. And they need to be doing more after school clubs. Obviously the weather's stopped it. But yeah, and I do think you can. I think mums are the best for business, because you can thrash out what some people take a whole day to do in a couple of hours.
Oh mate, I do it in the evening. I'm like 7 o'clock last night.
I should done.
I got like all my emails done, and I was like, do I wait till tomorrow and do it? I was like, no, because we're filming the podcast tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do all the emails that I can to the schools last night in bed. They must be getting emails at like 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but do you know what?
It
I always
works for
think
me.
if you just get it done and out the way, you can relax the next day. So this is.
I have one teacher like who emails me back, and I'm like, I think she's like me, and I'm like, why are you working this time? She's like, why are you working this time? I'm like, I know. It's like,
it's just that quiet time you can have to think. But so my partner, he's not going to listen to this, but he was selling a car over Christmas, and I was like, have you put it on Auto Trader? And he was like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And I was like, well, take some new pictures of it because you refresh it. And he was like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. What is your thing about this car? And I was like, it really irritates me. I'm like, well, if you just get it done today, then it's out the way and you haven't wasted another day, because another month will go by, you've paid another insurance, and it's always like, it doesn't matter, it's mañana.
I'll do it tomorrow.
But then it stresses out anyway. What happened the next day? It snowed, so he couldn't get any photos. So he was like, I'm going to use the old photos and get it up. I said, so if you listened to me yesterday and put it up online yesterday, you would have had fresh photos. Just get it up and get it out there.
Don't like to listen.
And then,
I actually think this happens in business. Well, they don't like to listen to women.
They don't, and
because I think it's like a thing where they feel do you think? Are we like offended?
I'm going to say something here, right? So I've been following this lady, and I think she's great, and I feel exactly the same thing. So she sent a schedule of works to a builder, and this is typical builders. They're like, don't worry, I'll get it sorted. Don't worry, they don't turn up on the day, or that they come the next day. This is builders, but however, there are builders out there that do work differently. And when you're managing big, massive projects, I want to know that people are capable of doing it, especially like with my rentals or anything. So she gave £1 million worth of work to a builder, and he said, don't worry, I'll send you the report back over the weekend. And she was like, yeah, do, because I want to make amends to it to start on Monday. Anyway, he didn't do it. So in the meantime, she got another builder to come in on the Monday, and she said he had the audacity to turn up on the Monday at the job. And she was like, if you can't manage your time, how are you going to manage my project? So no, I don't want you working on my properties. The other builder got back to me in time and sorted himself. And she said, then estate agents turned up 10 minutes late. She's like, again, how are you going to manage my properties when you can't even manage yourself? I love it. It's so true.
Yeah,
so true.
I love it.
If you can't manage or organise yourself, how are you going to manage your workload? So get your goals sorted for this year, write them down, get organised, know exactly the first quarter what you're going to do, second quarter, third. I always think June, July are times for like going out, saying yes, enjoying life. Up to Christmas is a part where you really smash your goals, because it's the end of the year, you want to get them out of the way. But January to March is a good time for like planning. So planning holidays, if that's your goal. Planning training for a marathon, if you've got the marathon coming up.
It's a great goal setting time, I would say. So if you're going to plan anything, hibernate and plan now.
Yeah.
Because I think then, for me, loads of stuff happens in December for me.
Yeah, I do find it quite a full-on time.
It's like November, December.
Everyone's come back off holiday, and everyone's like
everyone is
getting in before Christmas.
That's what I think it is. Like November, December, I feel like I hear from a lot of like people or whatever. But also a good time for me is like May, June.
I just feel at ease after Easter. I don't know what happens. Even work, like just being outside. I reckon I do suffer from sad seasonal affective disorder. Like in the summer, doesn't everyone just feel happier?
I never heard of that until you explained that line, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It reminds me of a face like that.
I mean, I don't feel sad, but I just know that I feel better in the summer than I do.
I think
vitamin D's
up. People do that.
I think
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, so you can buy a sad light.
We're all sad. We're all sad in England. We just need the sun.
I mean, who would be sad with my old...
I know.
Let's not go into it.
Yeah.
So,
don't.
You've
But
got to
anyway,
make small things.
It's about getting the goals, really.
Getting the goals. I mean, even
planning for this
our
time.
goal to meet up every Monday, have a little bit of lunch. It gets us... That, for me, uplifts the Mondays. So it's not a dreary Monday. That is our day.
Yeah.
Because we work Saturdays.
Yeah.
Well, you don't anymore, but I do.
You do. Well, I will be back soon. I will be back. Anyway, listen, have a lovely day. Get that planning going, guys. Use this January.
Yeah.
Really use this time.
Get excited about life, what you want to do.
Yeah, that's really nice saying.
If
Isn't
you're
it? Let's finish there and say get excited about life.
And if you're in a sunny country listening to this, because we now got 25 countries listening in, enjoy the sunshine, get outside.
We'll be sad in England.
Think of us. And we'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Hey mamas, it's Isla and Paisley from Burnt Out Mummas. We just wanted to quickly say thank you all for all the love and the messages. Honestly, this community means everything to us. And to keep the podcast growing, better equipment, more guests, more episodes, we've launched a GoFundMe page to support the show. So if this podcast has ever made you feel seen, supported, or a little less alone, even the smallest donation helps us keep creating the content you love. You're not just supporting a podcast, you're supporting a space for mums to feel understood. You're creating a movement. Thank you so much. And the link is in our bio. Burnt Out Mummas.
If you're loving the show, don't forget to download our latest episodes. It helps us a ton by boosting the show and making sure more people find us.
Plus, you can listen anytime, anywhere, even offline.
And while you're at it, make sure to follow us on Spotify so you never miss a new drop.
Want even more behind the scenes content? Follow us on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok at Burnt Out Mummas, one word, for exclusive clips, updates and fun extras.
Hit that follow button, send us a message and let's keep the Burnt Out Mummas community going.